What's going on, everybody? Crypto Headquarters here, and in today's video we're going to be talking about the recent price increase of cryptocurrency across the board, as well as we're going to be jumping into some of the main contributors that has prompted this price increase and if this means we are going to be entering the start of another bull run. So I'm going to give my thoughts and opinions on that throughout the video, but first and foremost I want to jump into the disclaimer, which says none of the information in today's video is investment or financial advice. This is just simply my personal opinion. Please do your own research before investing. Invest at your own risk. Don't invest more than you can afford to lose, and consult a financial advisor if necessary. As for transparency purposes, throughout the video I'll be talking about a few cryptocurrencies off the bat. I know I'm going to mention Bitcoin, and I'm not invested in a Bitcoin, but throughout the video and in the outro I'll let you guys know, depending on what cryptocurrency I talk about, which ones I'm invested in. But you guys get the idea. Let's jump into the video. These past 24 hours have been very kind to cryptocurrency as a whole. Not only have we seen the entire market cap of cryptocurrencies increase by a pretty substantial amount in a short amount of time, but for the first time in months, people have been getting excited because they're able to refresh their portfolio and see an increase in the number that is listed there, which is a stark difference from what we've been seeing these past few months, where cryptocurrency has been in a very bearish trend. And now, is it the reversal today? Well, we're going to be jumping in to some of the main contributors that potentially outline that we're going to get bullish here on cryptocurrency and we might see a bull run here. So whether or not that actually comes to fruition, we're going to be outlining some of the contributors that have contributed to the increase in price today. And if we scroll through the top 100, we're going to see that pretty much every cryptocurrency is up single-digit, if not double-digit percentages in the last 24 hours. Obviously, there are a few exceptions to this. Some newer cryptocurrencies, the top 100 that have been popping up recently. Centrality is one, and Mixin is another one here. Those are down, but for the large majority, most cryptocurrencies are doing very well, and we're going to be jumping into why, what are some of the main contributors, what news has come out that has gotten people bullish on cryptocurrency. Is this the start of the next bull run? Well, we're going to be hopefully answering some of those questions in today's video. Obviously, it's going to be interesting to see how we move forward here. Is this a trap to only go lower? Is this beginning of something great? Nobody knows, it's cryptocurrency, but let's begin talking about the news. One of the articles that I'm going to be using to outline the rest of today's video can be found over on Cointelegraph.com, titled "Crypto Markets See Steady Growth Following Yesterday's Sharp Price Jump," written 9 hours ago as of recording this video by Molly Jane Zuckerman. So this, just like everything else in the video, will be linked on the description down below for those of you guys who are interested. As we know, the past 24 hours have been very good for cryptocurrency overall. We've watched Bitcoin jump over $1,000 in 30 minutes and see Bitcoin rise above $8,000, in which we are seeing today. Additionally, we're seeing Ethereum break above $500 for the first time since March 26th. But the good news doesn't stop there. We're seeing some cool things also happen with the total market cap of cryptocurrency, which is now solidly above $300 billion and is around $323 billion by press time, and as of recording this video is actually around $326 billion. The overall market cap of cryptocurrency has risen $52 billion in 24 hours, illustrating that people's attitudes are turning bullish, at least here in the short term, and a lot of new money that wasn't here previously is entering the space. So what are some of the contributors to this price spike that we're currently seeing? Well, as it mentions in the article, the overall price spike could be attributed to a report released yesterday that crypto is generally permissible under Sharia law. But the week has seen other positive crypto news that could have contributed in a big way as well. So before I move on, I do want to quickly touch on the idea of Bitcoin being generally permissible by Sharia law, in which you guys can find a helpful article that I'm going to use over on Cointelegraph.com, written again by Molly Jane Zuckerman. As it mentions in the article, this is one of the positive news sources that may have influenced the price of Bitcoin, and I'll explain what you need to know. To start, the speculative nature of cryptocurrencies has led to debate within the Islamic community on whether or not Bitcoin is religiously permissible. Abu Bakr, hopefully I pronounced that right, a Muslim legal expert, wrote an article titled "Is Bitcoin Halal or Haram?" a Sharia analysis, which outlined the main points, stating, since crypto is widely accepted, its legality or illegality as tender does not exclude it from being money. Another reason is that crypto is not controlled by a central authority. Backer writes that crypto technology like blockchain can be more secure than the current systems in place, noting that while he considers cryptocurrencies to be halal in most cases, excluding jurisdictions where crypto is banned, crypto traders should not purchase cryptocurrencies for investment purposes. As he states, Rather, it is advisable to utilize cryptocurrency networks as a payment system in cases where cryptocurrency network offers specific benefits and advantages over traditional systems. To summarize, Baker, I apologize again, is acknowledging how cryptocurrency and blockchain technology can be beneficial over conventional systems, but does say that purchasing them for investment purposes is not advisable. He recognizes the advantages of blockchain and Bitcoin that they can provide over conventional systems, whether that be low fees, fast transaction, riddance of third parties, trust, etc., but does also mention that crypto traders should not purchase cryptocurrencies for investment purposes. This may be a weird way to approach crypto for many of you guys watching this video because for the most part my analytics show people from the United States, United Kingdom, Australia, and Canada watching my videos. All places around the world where crypto is generally approached as an investment in order to increase your wealth against Bitcoin or fiat depending on your goals. Obviously, there are other reasons people invest into crypto, where we're not going to cover all of those reasons, as there's a ton of them in this video as well, but the main point to take away here is that this is a pretty big move forward for global adoption of Bitcoin and blockchain technology. There will be additional articles linked in the description below of the video to check out if you guys are interested, as obviously I think I did a pretty good job covering the main points of this news. However, there is a lot of other information as well that you guys should read up on and take into consideration if this is something of interest and value to you guys. So some pretty cool stuff here as well. If we go back to the initial article that we saw in today's video, we're going to see that Fundstrat's Tom Lee sees the reason for the rise as a combo as Santander's news that they will launch a blockchain-based international payment service with Ripple. Then he begins to say that the crypto selling for taxes is almost at its end and that these speculative short investors are being squeezed out of the market for the surge, according to Bloomberg. So first and foremost, let's get the idea of crypto selling taxes out of the way. Obviously, tax season is nearing an end here, and crypto selling for taxes to pay those off is nearing an end. So people are either A, getting tax returns, putting more money into crypto if that's what they choose to do with that, and people are done selling positions within their portfolio to pay off their taxes on the previous year, whether that be for cryptocurrencies or whether that be for other taxes they have to pay off. So tax season's at an end. People are either buying more or at least not cutting their portfolio in half or whatever the percentage may be in order to pay off taxes. Additionally, we're going to be talking about the idea that Ripple is actually partnering with a bank in order to utilize their technology. So let's go over to that article to outline why this is important and why this is pretty big news. So again, this is over on Cointelegraph.com, written by William Suberg, and will be linked down in the description down below. But let's jump into this news. So Spanish-based international bank Santander confirmed the launch of its Ripple Power blockchain payment network Thursday, April 12th, becoming the first bank to do so. OnePayFX utilizes Ripple's blockchain technology to cut the cost and waiting time associated with international funds transfers. The move sees Santander beat rival banks to make the first customer-ready Ripple settlement implementation. This is pretty big news because it illustrates an example of real-world adoption within the financial industry using blockchain technology. An international bank like Santander will be one of the first to pressure other banks to adopt a similar mentality for utilizing blockchain tech or risk dying out as a company. So just like the first bit of news that we covered today, this has to do about adoption, the fact that they have released the first customer-ready Ripple settlement implementation. We've covered numerous times the advantages of Ripple as well as blockchain tech, low fees, fast transaction, all of those sorts. And as they mentioned in the article, transfers to Europe can be made on the same day, and we are aiming to deliver instant transfers across several markets by the summer. Something that previously wasn't possible by the conventional banking and systems that were in place before. And to see a bank like Santander adopt this is only going to pressure other banks to do the same, or risk dying out as a company as other banks hopefully adopt this blockchain technology in the industry. So hopefully you guys can see why this was pretty big news and why it may have influenced some people to go more bullish on cryptocurrency as a whole. Once more, we head back to the initial article here on Cointelegraph, where we see people talking about short investors and how they're being squeezed out of the market and how this contributes to the surge. So according to Miguel Schweizer, however you pronounce it, the co-founder of hedge fund Quintia Capital, the price jump caused short sellers to close positions, spurring a waterfall of buy orders. Bloomberg writes that there were more than 38,000 Bitcoin short positions as of April 12th on Bitfinex, and short positions have now now dropped to around 24,000 according to data from TradeView. So we're going to head over to TradeView, where we're going to see a massive decline in the amount of Bitcoin short positions over on Bitfinex. So what does this mean? Well, we have to note the drastic decrease in Bitcoin short positions and what this means for the marketplace. So in the past few days, obviously we know they've fallen from 38,000 to 24,000, a decrease of 14,000 positions in a very short amount of time. This is significant because when people who were shorting Bitcoin realized the price of Bitcoin was going to jump, they immediately closed their positions to avoid losing money when the price increased, as Bitcoin wasn't going lower, at least for the time being. The price jump prompted a ton of buy orders, as we saw in the article, as people hoped to profit off of what was a $1,000 price increase in 30 minutes. Though, there will always be people shorting Bitcoin and capitalizing on buying cheaper Bitcoins than what they originally bought them for, profiting, then paying back the lender, because that's how shorting works. People are beginning to realize that shorting Bitcoin could prove to be potentially more risky, as if Bitcoin were to begin a bull run, where some of these potential indicators might indicate. So as they mentioned in the article, short positions are being squeezed out. So with less people shorting Bitcoin and buying orders filling up, it only means good things for cryptocurrency and Bitcoin as people begin to adopt a bullish attitude, and money, like we saw with the market cap and as we're going to talk about next, flows into the space. So speaking of money, there has been a ton of money from Wall Street and other investors flowing in. And if we head back over to the article for the final time today, we're going to see that they say this week also saw a plethora of Wall Street money and talent moving into the crypto sphere and possibly influencing the crypto markets. Reports circulated that billionaire investor George Soros would begin to have his family office trade cryptocurrencies. The Rockefeller's venture capital arm partnered with CoinFund to support crypto and blockchain development, and a Goldman Sachs executive reportedly left to join Mike Novogratz' future crypto merchant bank. So, like I've said countless times throughout the video, there's a lot of new money flowing in, whether it be from people who are retail investors like you and me watching this video today, or whether it be from Wall Street, or whether it be from people who were traditionally very against cryptocurrency coming in and saying, hey, I actually am starting to believe in this, I'm willing to put money in, and those are generally influential people that we've seen change their minds. So again, at the end of the day, a ton of people are beginning to realize cryptocurrency as being legitimate, and all of this has coincided with a recent increase in price throughout the cryptocurrency market. As we near the end of the video today, I want to give my final and concluding thoughts on cryptocurrency, everything we've covered in this video, and the potential to enter a Bitcoin, altcoin, or cryptocurrency bull run moving into late spring and early summer. So first and foremost, I want to illustrate the price that is in your guys' screen, the price of Bitcoin as I record the end of today's video, which is $7,880. And there has been several price fluctuations as I record this video, but what I want to illustrate is that as fast as Bitcoin went up $1,000 in 30 minutes, it can go down just as fast in that same amount of time. Cryptocurrency is an extremely volatile market, and it's proven itself to be that. And pretty much everybody in this space knows this, or at least should know this, and is evident by the numbers that we've seen. But what I'm trying to say is that I don't want to be the guy on YouTube or whatever platform that's screaming bull run, bull run, bull run, bull run, Bitcoin bull run, altcoin bull run, cryptocurrency bull run. And the reason I don't want to do this is because I want to see how this plays out. I want to temper expectations by saying I want to be cautiously optimistic. Obviously, there has been a ton of great news as we've covered in this video. There has been a lot of people who have been excited about this, people who have seen their portfolios lose a lot of money these past few months as cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, and altcoins slowly bled out. Bitcoin from as high as $20,000 to the price we're seeing today. Altcoins from all-time highs in January all the way down. And people have become very excited these past few days, especially in the last 24 hours, as cryptocurrency has seen such a huge price surge, which is very, very welcome to say the least, as these past few months have been very bearish. So while this definitely could be the potential start of the next bull run for cryptocurrency or Bitcoin or whatever the situation is, I do want to temper expectations, because this could, just as much as it could be the start of something big, it could be a trap to fall even lower. So I want to see how this plays out within the next few days. Obviously, we've covered a ton of positive news that has contributed to the increase in price. We've covered reasons that people are turning bullish on cryptocurrency as opposed to the bearish attitude that we've had these past few months. However, just as we can't predict anything for sure on cryptocurrency, we can make positive guesses or educated guesses on where cryptocurrency is going in the future based upon fundamental analysis, based on technical analysis, based on indicators and historical data that suggest cryptocurrency and Bitcoin will go one way or the other. Nobody can be for certain. So before people start yelling, we're in a bull run, we are in a bull run for sure, things are happening, we're just going to keep increasing in price, I do want to see how this plays out into the future. And you guys by now have gotten the idea that I do want to temper expectations and be cautiously optimistic, because this could, just as much as it is the start of the bull run, be an indicator for moving lower. And while I didn't include any technical analysis in this video because there was a ton of stuff to cover, as evident by the length of today's video, I do think that's something else important to be considered. So check out some other videos on YouTube where people break down the TA of Bitcoin and other altcoins and the cryptocurrency market as a whole, because that definitely should be taken into consideration as well. And though this is not investment or financial advice, please do your own research. Please look at other perspectives of this and not just one opinion from this video or other sources online. Just understand that, just be cautious. So while this could be the beginning of something great, it also could be the beginning of something even worse. And that's just basically how I'm going to be looking at this market for the next couple of days. So while this price increase has been something that people are welcoming, as it is the first major one we've seen in the past few months, and people are beginning to poke their heads out and check their portfolios if they haven't for a while, I do just want to say that this should be approached with a little bit of caution moving forward, just as anything should be. Risk analysis is extremely important, and just as I am excited as you guys are to see Bitcoin and cryptocurrency increase, I do want to be a little bit realistic on this and not just be completely emotional on the future of this. So a lot of stuff to consider here, guys. Obviously, there are a ton of opinions on where cryptocurrency is going to go next, so make sure to check those out on YouTube or whatever source of information you guys are using to learn about cryptocurrency. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. We are so close to 2,000 subscribers as I upload this, so hopefully we can reach this. Your guys' support has been amazing, and I'm going to cut to the outro of today's video. That's going to do it for the video today, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Your guys' support has been amazing. Comment down below what your guys' thoughts and opinions are on the recent 24 hours in cryptocurrency. Hopefully you guys found value in the news and everything that I talked about in today's video. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to jump into the disclaimer, which states none of the information in today's video is investment or financial advice. This is just simply my personal opinion. Please do your own research before investing. Invest at your own risk. Don't invest more than you can afford to lose. Consult a financial advisor if necessary. As for the cryptocurrencies that I talked today, and for transparency purposes, I am not invested in a Bitcoin and don't hold Bitcoin in my portfolio, and the same can be said for Ripple as well as Ethereum. So I think that's most of the cryptocurrencies I talked about today. Hopefully I didn't miss any, but for the most part, I am not invested in those cryptocurrencies, so hopefully I got them all, and that's just for transparency purposes. Again, thank you guys so much for watching the video. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.